There's one. Right on cue. Whoa! Just finished another amazing Nedrig session out on the bay. I'll run you through the Nedrigs themselves, the jig heads, and why it's so effective. So firstly, I'll run you through the jig heads. Now they're completely different to your standard style of jig head. And it's all about the flat face of the jig. So as you can see, the jig face is very flat. And what that means is that it will sit on the bottom upright. And it's very important that you match these heads with Zman plastics. And the reason that is because Zman plastics float, and that makes the whole system come together. So they come in a heap of different weights and hook sizes, but for this style of fishing that I'm doing, the bream fishing, in waters say 2 to 5 meters, depending on the tide, I have both 1/15 ounce and also 1/10 ounce. So if the tide's running a bit, I'll go for a 1/10, otherwise I'll just be using a 1/15. The hook size is a size 2, which I find is a good mix between strength and also penetration. You don't want to go too large a hook because then it won't hit the fish's mouth. But then alternatively, if you go too light, it'll straighten if you get a really good one on. So the 3 main colours that I use is hot orange, chartreuse, and then the black. So if the water's got a bit of colour to it, or it's first thing in the morning or late in the afternoon, I'll use the chartreuse or the orange. Alternatively, when the water's really clear, the fish are a bit fussy, and you know the sun's high in the sky, then I'll go with the black one. So having a range will give you the best option for the water that you're faced with. So next, run you through the plastics, and you'll know if the plastic's suitable for a Ned rig. They've made it really easy, and they've put a sticker on the packet. But basically, it's a yabby or a crawfish style plastic that you're going to be using on a Ned rig. So the 2 main styles I use are the TRD Crawz and also the TRD Bugz. Both fit the Ned rig head very well. The Crawz have got nice long claws on them which wave around in the water, and the Bugz are great after a twitch and a pause on the retrieve. So we'll talk about colours. Every single colour is going to work at one point or another. Lately I've been doing very well on the bloodworm and also the hot snakes colour in the Bugz. So I'll run you through how to rig them up. Firstly the Bugz, so we'll get one out of the packet. So the plastic's got a top which is flat, and it's also got a bottom which has got the ridge in it. So what we want to do is measure our jig head against the plastic, and we want to get our hook coming through there. And we're going to thread it through the centre, nice and straight, which will make it swim perfectly. Just like that. So that's the Bugz. I'll run you through how to rig up one of the Crawz. So the Crawz have got a top and a bottom, eyes are on the top, and we want to get that Ned rig through the back in its tail. So we're going to measure the plastic, so we find out where that hook's going to go, and then I need to thread it through nice and straightly. We'll get it through like that, pull it all up tight, sitting just nicely. Great bait for when the water's very clear.